with population growth and expansion in consumption and economic activity, also come concerns about climate change, energy security, the scarcity of natural resources, and also waste production. And so this is why sustainability has become in the late decades sort of a trendy word, but it's certainly a word that deserves our attention and one that has been also taken up by corporations, by industry.
I'm Michel Perret. I'm born in Thun. Then I graduated as bachelor degree in mechanical engineering in Burgdorf. Messentia is, we focus there on truly recyclable and reusable materials. It should be lightweight, space saving, environmentally sustainable. We're not focusing on the real green material. What we are focusing on is the circular economy. So we would like to create products out of these sheets and to keep them inside a circle. It's not just the product which should be sustainable, it is as well the business model. They can use it as long as they want. If they don't use it anymore, they can do something with it. Give it back, share it, something like that.
This is something that we are, I think, looking at more often in different industries with different products, where you do not necessarily want to own the product, but you just want to have access to it, say cars, lighting bulbs, and things like this.
We need to balance innovation processes versus marketing and sales. This is the biggest challenge I face at the moment, and we see that we need to shift a little bit more to the marketing side now. There is a huge demand for any kind of sustainability.
Sometimes products that are made up by sustainable raw materials are perceived sometimes as, and this is just a common perception regardless of whether it actually performs this way, that it actually has, sort of worse qualities, less performance, less functionality, because it is made up of, let's say, biomaterials or recyclable materials. So the perception is that the performance is lower.
Honestly, it's a big issue. It's a big issue.
Mm-hmm. Also, from a circular economy point of view, this life cycle view is very important. So from the raw material that's being used in the product until the very end of the life cycle, which is something we forget sometimes, right? We are used to just acquiring or buying a product and then pretty much forget afterwards what happens to it.
Actually, the European Union just is currently setting up a sustainable law to reach somehow a right for repair.
Exactly, yeah.
This shows that one parameter, as you mentioned, has, from my point of view, the biggest value or the biggest leverage. Its lifetime.
How do you see, what's the landscape, or what's your feeling about how other companies like yours are trying to innovate sustainably in Switzerland?
Huge demand from my point of view.
How this issue of sustainability is multifaceted, right? It has many different phases, many different areas to be tackled, from raw material selection, research and development, and process manufacturing machinery, but also business models and the end of the life cycle of products, which is the take back and the reprocess and then putting back into the cycles.